My name's Kate Erickson, and I'm the content creator and community leader for Entrepreneur on Fire. The problem that I solve for the people I serve is really helping people take back their time, create freedom in their business and their life through setting up systems and processes. Well, if we're looking in the podcasting space, we do have a community for podcasters. It's called Podcasters Paradise. We have a membership site chock full of incredible video tutorials. We also have a community, a private Facebook group that's 2,700 people strong, and that's a great support for people who are looking to start their podcasting journey. Well, podcasting, because John, my business partner, saw a pain point that he had. He ran out of podcasts to listen to when he was working in corporate America. He was driving a lot. So he decided that he was going to create the first ever business podcast. It was a daily podcast interviewing entrepreneurs. So that's what brought us to podcasting. But an extension of that is we had so many people in our audience reaching out to us asking how John did that. How'd you create your podcast? How'd you launch your podcast? How'd you grow your podcast? That's why we created Podcasters Paradise. The systems and processes side of things, I much more focus on the back end of our business. So what I provide through the blog content and through my own podcast, Kate's Take, is a behind the scenes look at how we run our business. So when it got down to it, I really found from my listeners and readers that people wanted to know the step-by-step processes that we were using in order to create and grow a successful business. So that's what I started talking about. Yeah, certainly. I'd say probably about a year into my journey, once I kind of familiarized myself with what it was like to be a content creator and a community manager, I got to the point where I wanted to put my voice out there more. But the problem is that was like the scariest thing for me. I had so many feelings around the imposter syndrome, like, is my content going to be good enough? If I start my own podcast, are people going to want to hear from me? What if I say something on the mic that doesn't resonate with people? It's going to be so embarrassing. That was a huge roadblock for me. And launching my podcast, getting to the point where I was able to start focusing outward instead of focusing inward. When I was just concentrating on my fear of starting my podcast, I was doing such a great disservice to our community because I did have knowledge and information that I could share to help them. I did know how to create systems and processes, and I could be teaching people that. And so I got to the point where I finally realized I was being so selfish by holding that in just because I was scared of it. So launching my podcast was a huge leap for me. I was so scared to do it, but now I couldn't be happier, of course, because, now I'm actually making an impact with my content.